This is a 2-disc game, by the way, because it has all kinds of full motion stuff going on. Doodle 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 doo.
Secure all positions.
I can't close it. Oh,
Here we go.
There we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Bob the Warrior, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the Realm of the Domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. So remember, this game has O Fortuna in it, so I'm going to have to talk over things like the intro and the credits, because this music is in both parts, and it is incredibly not just for video games, we'll say. Doodle 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 doo, 4 times the tune. This game is awesome. I love this game. I think that if you want to know what full motion video games could have been like if they didn't release a whole bunch of jank, because like at least 70% of the FMV games out there are janky crap, but there are some really good ones too. And I think this is the masterpiece of them all, because this whole game actually plays like you're really in a real movie, but like one with like decent acting and a really spooky soundtrack, and something that's based off of, you know, Bram Stoker's Dracula, but it's like the sequel. Like, what if? What happened afterwards? Look, Van Helsing's in this, and Jonathan Harker, and, you know, not played by Keanu Reeves or you know, any of those actors. But they're all, you know, the idea behind this game is you start off as Quincy Morris. Now, did he really have a brother named Alexander Morris? I don't think that's in the books, but the whole point is it's the sequel, right? So Dracula died, you know, they killed him and blah, 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 and then 10 years have passed, and you're Quincy's brother, and you don't really understand how he died. You know, you were told, I think he was in like an accident or something. So you have to find out the circumstances involving, you know, Quincy's death. So it's, yes, oh, Fortuna. As opposed to 3 tunas or 2 tunas. I love this soundtrack, especially, you know, I'm a big fan of classical music and O Fortuna in particular. You know, Carmina Burana is an amazing piece. I loved it so much I put it in my partner video, right? Not the one that's in the BRB, but it is on YouTube, because on YouTube it credits the composer, and he gets whatever revenue there is for it. Where Twitch, that doesn't work that way on Twitch. Twitch will just mute you. So yeah, that's what we got.
Your call cannot be completed as dialed. Please check the number and dial again.
Basically, Dre. All right, I think we're ready to begin the gamey game. Press start to play. Options. I don't think there's really much going on in options, but we'll take a look. Let's see. Press start. Make sure. Yeah, everything needs to be on. Yep, that's all good. I don't think I have any saves. Nope. Good as expected. Everything's as expected. All right. Let's make sure the audio's okay. So when I hit begin adventure, I'm going to go silent. And just let me know if it sounds okay. Right now, because the Sega CD on the Mister, the volume's pretty low. I have the volume pumped all the way up, so it should sound just like Out of This World did, and you know, Heart of the Alien. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Don't do that. It's doing a demo right now. Get out the demo. There we go. Exporting now. Okay, thanks, G Levy. 99 Lives code. No, that's Bram Stoker's Dracula Dark Max. Not that one. We're not doing that one. That's this one. You must never confuse this piece of garbage with this epic masterpiece. Piece of garbage. Epic
Arthur
masterpiece.
is busy just now. I'm sure he'll be with
Old
you in
and
a
busted.
moment.
Yes, he was my
New
carriage
hires.
driver.
Stop showing the demo. I want to spoil. You play this game on DOS. I have the DOS version of this too. Oh, you don't like this, Mr. Zebub? I'm sorry. I think it's great. I mean, as games go, it's not a ton of interactivity. Like, you know, it's an FMV game. But I think if you're into FMV games, this is the best one of all of them. This and Night Trap are my favorites. But I hope you still enjoy me playing it. Kira Slash, it's all about the Unleashed. Exactly, Mr. Zebub. That's how all FMVs unfortunately were. But if you don't mind it, there's a great story here. All right, here we go. I will shut up now. In all its 64 color glory. Let me know if you can hear it okay.
I wish you were here now, Quincy. You were always there for me when I needed you. Even now, it's your friends who've made me strong enough to carry out what I must do. First it was Father Janos who started me on this agonizing task. Now with the aid of your old allies, it looks like we'll end this horrible scourge. So much has happened these past few days.
Mr. Alexander Morris.
We might want to put scan lines on, by the
Alexander,
way.
Arthur, I can't tell you how much I appreciate your kindness while I've been in your city. And now for you to sponsor me in London's most prestigious club.
Nonsense. Your brother and I were extremely close. Here, let me introduce you to some of the other members of the Hades Club. Devlin. Alexander, I'd like you to meet Devlin Goldacre. Devlin Alexander Morris. I believe I've mentioned his late brother Quincy.
Yes, you have. Mr. Goldacre, this certainly is a pleasure. It will be an honor to be accepted into your club.
So, this is the brother of the famous Quincy Morris. I suppose even London isn't big enough for more than one Texan at a time. What brings you here?
Well, it's an unusual story, really. I received a letter from a Romanian priest telling me I should investigate the circumstances surrounding my brother's stabbing.
Ah, your Romanian priest couldn't have directed you to a more peculiar city. And now, with the murders in the newspapers...
Oh, do shut up, Leopold. Never mind our Czechoslovakian drunk and his ramblings. So, how long have you been in our fair city?
Well, a number of months, actually. I got a bit sidetracked from my investigation when I met Anisette. Since we became engaged and her father took ill, I really haven't had the time to pursue the matter further.
Yes, well, I can see how Anisette could have that effect on a man.
Oh, dear. What does that mean?
Excuse me, sirs. I have a message from Mr. Morris.
For me? Thank you. Good Lord. It's a note from Mr. Bowen's doctor. Mr. Bowen has just suffered a fatal heart attack. I have sedated Miss Bowen and would appreciate your presence tomorrow morning.
I'm terribly sorry.
Perhaps I should go home. I could do with some rest as well. Pardon me.
Death is such a dreadful business.
Indeed it is.
Anisette?
Oh, Alexander.
Anisette, you must let him go. Andrew is gone.
I know, but it's so hard. I miss him so.
Let me call the doctor to remove his body. The sooner he's in the ground, the sooner his soul can rest.
You think that death can take her from me?
This is a creepy ass dream. Ooh. But it's just a dream. Or is it? Okay. So, in this game, after you watch a clip, you then can write in your journal and you can reflect on what just happened. Branduin says a little better FMV than the last game, no doubt. Zorn was right, a classic prank they play on all her boyfriends. Exactly. Dre says you wonder if AI or just some good coding and emulators could clean up old game FMVs. So, Dre, actually, there's a few things we can do with this. Since you mentioned that, I was thinking about doing this. So, there is one setting, I think it's in here. Yeah. If you turn composite blend on, it will blur it like a CRT connected with a composite cable would do. And it makes the FMV sequences look a little better, but it does make it blurry like it would have been on a TV. So I don't know if you like how this looks, but we can watch one with it. We can also throw scan lines on. So like I would say we probably want to load maybe like Sony Trinitron. Like this. And this looks much more like it would have looked on your old, tube TV.
From joining the Hades
Less,
Club to hearing about Andrew's death, I do not believe I've ever had a
jagged.
more eventful evening, nor do I ever hope to again. And on top of everything else, a most disturbing dream.
So let me know if you like this better. We'll watch a segment with it, and then you can tell me. Let's see what time it is.
7 o'clock a.m.
7 a.m. This is one of the first games I can remember that like had a whole time cycle to it. I guess didn't Dragon Warrior also, one of the Dragon Warrior games, but or Dragon Quest as it were. But yeah, when you move to different locations in this game, time passes, and different amounts of time will pass depending on how far away you are from things. So it kind of like makes you strategize and figure out like, you know, where you should go and when. This game you can't really pass without dying a lot to figure out where you're supposed to go. We'll make a save real quick. We'll save in slot 1. I don't think you can name it. Yeah, you can't name it. What's info? Oh, it tells you all about your, see? Dracula 1, current. That's what we have. All right, so we'll do a save. And then on the Mister, to make sure it saves to SRAM, you just go to the menu. There, now it's saved. Okay. So we'll get out of that, and we'll get out of here. How you doing, Stone Monkey Research? Hope you're doing well. Maybe Art Thunder? Clearly. So this actually, I think this was ICOM. I think it was. Same company that did Sherlock Holmes. Let me see. Dropping games here. Let's see. It says... I'm pretty sure it was ICOM, but Sega threw their own label on this and just says a Sega True Video production. I think the PC version though does say ICOM. Let me see if I have it in the other room real quick. Please.
Think on 60 thoughts, think on 60 thoughts, think on 60 thoughts.
It was Viacom. Viacom New Media. So this is the PC version. Lots of doodly doodlies. Yeah, so this is the PC version right here. The reason we're playing the Sega CD version is, one, it's far easier to get it working. I just loaded on the Mister. And two, this was the version I grew up with, the first one I played. I didn't play this one until years later. And this, although this has 256 colors, so the quality's better, the videos are larger here, which I think is cool. Here, they're in like a small little screen. So, that's why. Now you know. We did conquer Heart of the Shitty Alien, Dar, because it is over, it is done, we beat it. Thank you, chat, for your help at the end there, and I will never play it again. I am done with it, it is over, and we need, and I purposely timed this so we could play something to bring my blood pressure down. So we're going to play a nice FMV spooky game like Dracula Unleashed. So here we are. So, okay, we got to see where to go. Now, I have beaten this game before. I don't remember everything. However, I also don't expect to remember everything because I consulted earlier tonight a reminder of the last time I played this game to help me remember some things that I had forgotten. So we should be okay. But if I mess up, like I said, the key in this game is don't save constantly. Save in like checkpoints, like save each day. And if you mess up a day, it's better off to just start the day over. This game, by the way, is very cruel. It has a really nasty trick that I will hopefully I remember it from watching it before. But it has a really nasty trick that's typical of like Sierra and Dynamics games, where you can miss something on day one, and it's going to screw you on the final day of the game. And it will let you save. It will let you save through it, and you'll die, and you will have no idea why you're dying. And it will just keep killing you, and killing you, and killing you, and killing you, until you start the game over and get the thing you missed. So, yeah, Viacom, I don't know if they're around anymore, but they were a company that, you know, like CBS, NBC, like those kind of companies. They had a, I don't know if you ever heard of UPN.
Darbicus11584 cheered 1,000 bits. Congratulations on destroying the heart of the alien. Now you must complete your quest, find every copy of the game and banish it to the black hole. It's for the children.
Darbicus, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Your support of the realm and the domain is greatly appreciated. Indeed, we must find every copy of the game. We must move every zig. And we must banish it to the black hole, where it will grow older still. Thank you so much, Dar, because I appreciate you for those 1,000 bits. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, the game has 8 save slots, but it doesn't matter because you may, like, if you didn't know this, so think back to, 1993 when this game came out. I didn't understand, like, it's a good idea to just save a whole bunch of different slots at that point. I figured that out when I started playing PC games, which was a few years after this. But, yeah, you need to, like, just save at the beginning of each day. And know that if the game keeps killing you, you probably have to start over. But the game doesn't really warn you about any of that. In fact, I think all the manual really tells you. Hi, welcome to Zophar's domain. We're gonna save scum today. Yeah, exactly. Here, let's see. Let me open this up here. Doodle 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 doo. Doodle doodle doo doodle doo. Dracula lives. The amazing Sega CD transports you to the shadowy streets of London. It really says that. For your showdown with Dracula. You'll take part in a sinister interactive adventure set in 13 locations in 8 dangerous districts. At each location, you'll see one of more than 140 full-motion video clips. The clips may contain critical clues to help you find and kill Dracula before he kills you. Take your carriage to the Salsa Jack pub on London Strand. Search for information among the pub crawlers. Follow your trail of clues to the asylum where the lunatic Renfield may guard some important information. Then return to mingle with London's most influential gentlemen at the exclusive Hades Club. If you're in the right place at the right time, eventually you'll meet up with Dracula. And that's when things really get tense. It really says that. If you're in the right place at the right time, eventually you'll meet up with Dracula. It actually says that. Right here. Here. But as far as, like, any help about, like, how you can soft lock, I don't think there's anything. Let's see. Let's see here. Time is precious. Remember, you can only move time forwards, not backwards. Store important items in your satchel. Get help from Dr. Van Helsing. Oh, I forgot about Dr. Van Helsing. He reminds you how to, like, play the game, in case you couldn't figure this out. Talks about sleep. Look, it tells you how many hours awake and the number of hours that you'll sleep, which is, like, I guess helpful to have. So that you don't stay up too long. Otherwise, you will sleep a lot of hours and you'll miss stuff. Telegram. Oh, here we go. Some words of advice. All right, I found it, chat. Let me read you this before we do this. Time is of the essence. If you don't find Dracula, he could harm the ones you love. Don't forget to sleep. Being rested and alert will keep you alive. If a location turns out to be a dead end, try returning at a different time or with a different object in hand. The daily newspaper can contain valuable information. Take a trip to the newsstand and pick up a paper every day. And reading a journal can often reveal clues that you may have missed in a video sequence. Refer to your journal often. It says nothing at all about you can soft lock in this game. Nothing. And it's 100% on purpose. Like, it wasn't an oversight. It's very clear that they made it so that if you didn't do this thing, you will die. And the thing that you have to do is critical to the plot, but you're not going to understand why until you do it. It's really kind of cheap. But if you take that out of the equation, like I said, this is a really well-told game. I think they probably should have altered that one part. Viacom is now Paramount Global. Yeah, that's where I was going with that, Dark Max, is that they are responsible for a lot of the Star Trek series, and then they got bought out by Paramount, and now they're Paramount. Yep. Instruction manual is such a great part of retro gaming. Indeed, I miss instruction manuals. I think they need to bring them back. Sounds like Pumpkinhead Bloodwing's Revenge, but better! Exactly. All right, let's go.
Where will Betsy here be taking us today?
Secure all positions. Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead.
Wait, why didn't that work?
Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Vic the Best, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. Oh, I see. So there's 6 places that we can go. So we're already at home. So it tells you where you're going, or where you are. Here's the address, and here's the neighborhood. All that really matters is the neighborhood. Because when you're looking, like, here, let me get out of this.
Perhaps I won't be using the carriage today.
Oh, we will. Don't worry. You go here, and it shows you. So, like, let's say we want to go from Notting Hill to King's Cross. You just do this.
By carriage, it will take 55 minutes to go from
Oops. And it matters where you go.
It will take me 55 minutes to go from King's Cross to Notting Hill.
See?
It seems it will take...
And then if you go from Notting Hill to St. Paul's, that's probably the longest. Yeah, 1 hour.
It will take me 1 hour to go from Notting Hill to St. Paul's.
And if you're in, like, the same neighborhood, then...
It seems it will take 5 minutes to travel within Notting Hill.
See? So if you go to another location within the same neighborhood, it's basically 5 minutes. And that matters, like, for going to Anisette's house. Like, it's not free to go there. So right now we should go to Anisette, because we had a dream about
Where can I take you
Anisette's
today,
father.
sir?
So we're going to click on Anisette's home, and we're going to confirm the selection.
I'd like to go to 10 Campden
It's
Hill,
only 5
Notting
minutes
Hill,
away.
please.
So I think it's smart to do this. Doodle-doo, doodle-doo, doodle-doo,
There we are,
doodle-doo.
sir. Safe
Get
and
on with
sound.
it!
Thank you,
We're
driver.
getting on with it, I promise.
Right. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, sir. Here we are. So you can use the mouse, and we're just going to go and select the door. Before we select the door, though, you can put things in your hand. So there's something in here, so we should probably bring this in and look at it. So let's see. I think you press C. Nope, that didn't work.
We're sorry. Your call
A?
cannot be completed as dialed.
Here we go.
Please check
It's the note I
number
received
and
from
dial
Andrew
again.
Bowen's doctor.
What did it say? I didn't hear it.
It's the note I received from Andrew Bowen's doctor.
Oh, but what does it say? Oh, well, what's this?
This is Father Janos' calling card. He lives in Bistritz, Romania.
Bistritz in Romania. No, don't switch them. Don't switch them. I'm trying to listen to him.
London's weather makes a handkerchief indispensable.
A.M. Probably Alexander Morris.
This is a guide to London's museums.
And again, the whole point of these items is you can take them into scenes with you, and sometimes it matters.
This is a photo of my fiancée, Anisette Bowen.
All right. Do we want to bring anything in this house with us? I don't think we need to. So we're just going to kind of go in there. See what we can see. Here we go.
Alexander, I'm so glad you're here.
It's all right. Where's the doctor?
He's gone. He said it was a heart attack. Put on my shock.
Shock? An open window in this weather? I shall have to talk with Miss Culpepper.
Well, that sucks.
Oh, Alexander, I'm so tired. Why do things have to go away? Why can't all the things we love stay forever?
Oh, the window's open. Why was the window open? Dun, dun, dun. Maybe it was Dracula, vampire.
I went to comfort Anisette in her time of grief. Poor Andrew. I cannot forget his face. Horrible. Locked in sheer terror, and white as the odd bit of cloth clutched in his hand.
So we found some kind of cloth clutched in his hand. Exactly. Love the emote, Franksters. How you doing, by the way? So there was some kind of cloth in his hand. As to what that means, your guess is as good as mine. That's not true. I know exactly what it means. I've played this game before. But if you've never seen this before, you won't know what that cloth is all about. So where should we go next? Let's get out of here. Let's take a look at what we got. There's the cloth. Let's look at it.
This is the strange white cloth I found in Andrew Bowen's hand.
Strange white cloth. I mean, we could write a telegram to someone, like Father Janos. I remember you have to do that. Let's see where things are. Where's the... I think it's in your journal, right? Under address book? Yeah. All right, possibilities. We could go to the newsstand, I think, right, and get a newspaper. We could go to the telegraph office, and we can write Father Janos a telegram. There's also Arthur Holmwood, who's in Westminster. There's the Saucy Jack, which we haven't gotten yet. There's the bookstore, which we haven't got yet. There's a whole bunch of stuff we haven't gotten yet. So if we have to go to one of these places, and we've already gone home, we've already gone to Anisette's house, then between Homewood, Hades Club, Newsstand, and Telegraph Office, I guess we should see what's closest, right? So King's Cross, Westminster, or Kensington? Let's see.
By carriage, it will take 55 minutes to go from Notting Hill to King's Cross.
Notting Hill to Westminster.
By carriage, it will take 45 minutes to go from Notting Hill to Westminster.
55, 45. 15 is Kensington. Hades Club is close to us. Newsstand is the furthest. King's Cross is second. So maybe we'll do Telegraph Office, Hades Club, and Newsstand? Or no, maybe we could do Newsstand. Newsstand, Telegraph, Hades Club? Yeah, let's do that. We'll do Newsstand next.
We're all, sir. As soon as you can tell me where you'd like to go.
Oh, thanks, Boss HM2. I appreciate that. Have a great night. Appreciate you stopping by, and I will see you soon. All right, so let's go to the Newsstand. We'll go there first.
Please take me to 98 Rutherford, Westminster. We're here, sir.
Where, sir?
Thank you, driver. And a good day to you, sir.
And a good day to you, sir. Let's get a newspaper.
That paper's not for the weak-hearted today, of those who loses their heads easily. Right, messy it is. That fella with his head cut off and all, his blood gone. Ugh. I needs a drink. Instead of Saucy Jack when this day's over.
Saucy Jack?
Haven't you heard of it, Gov? The best pub in the Strand. Me mouth is watering already for a mug of Rebecca's ale.
Ooh, I could use some ale. So that's how we get the address to the Saucy Jack. So let's go right in our little journal.
I found some curious articles in the paper and pasted them below.
Nice. Oh, you like the Clops culinary disaster? All right, let's check out the article about the gruesome murder in West End.
Gruesome murder in West End. Murder most foul was committed in the West End last evening. The body of George O'Keefe, 47, was found at 7:30 a.m. near a tavern of dubious repute. Reports indicate the victim was lured into an alley, beaten and decapitated.
Oof.
The victim's head was left near the body. Oddly, no blood was found at the scene, suggesting the crime was committed elsewhere. The deed is attributed to a series of bizarre murders plaguing the city. Mr. O'Keefe was coachman to Lord Godalming and has no survivors.
So the coachman, Mr. O'Keefe, Lord Godalming. Huh. Isn't that Homewood? That's weird. But no blood found at the scene. We're going to have to pay Mr. Homewood a visit and find out what happened to his coachman. Retirement.
Retirement.
He looks like
A.R.
Danzig.
Sheeman, chief accountant to the Bank of England, has
The
retired
newspaper
after
guy.
10 years of service. He gave ill health as the reason. Sheeman replaced the previous chief accountant, Oswald Mason, whose mysterious murder was solved by the consulting detective, Sherlock Holmes.
See that right there? There was a board game. It's more like a book game, which I actually have one of them, called Sherlock Holmes Consulting Detective. And, you know, obviously it's based on Sherlock Holmes. But ICOM created the Sherlock Holmes games, which I also have for Sega CD. And this is another FMV game. Now, Dracula Unleashed is better, but this game's fun too. And, of course, the discs are like just floating in here anymore, but... Sherlock Holmes, Consulting Detective. Welcome to the next level. So there's references to that in here. Now let's check out Mysterious.
Mysterious livestock deaths. Farmers in Houston have complained to the local constabulary about the mysterious deaths of sheep and cattle. The animal corpses have been found lying in their fields, drained of blood. Closer examinations have revealed puncture wounds near the jugular veins of the poor creatures.
Who's drinking the blood of animal corpses? Who could that be? Who could that be, Chad? Alright, what are we close to? I feel like we're close to the Strand.
That journey will take 20 minutes to go from Westminster to the Strand. That
20
journey will
minutes
take
to
20
Marble
minutes to
Arch.
go from Westminster to Marble Arch.
So the Strand and Marble Arch are close. Notting Hill's further.
It will take me 45 minutes to go from Westminster to Notting Hill. By carriage, it will take 30 minutes to go from Westminster to Kensington.
Alright, so it's either Marble Arch or Strand, if there's anyone there. So let's see. Let's go see, chat. Marble Arch or Strand. So the Saucy Jack pub is the Strand. And Westminster, we're already here, which is Homewood's home. Well, maybe we could go there. If we're already here. Yeah, let's go there. We'll go to Homewood now. Oops. There we go.
We're all, sir. As soon as you can tell me where you'd like to go.
Everyone see what Nightbot just shouted out there? That's the new trailer for the Zophar's Retro Rewind Episode 1. We do have a release date. It will be November 9th, which is the 27th anniversary of the founding of Zophar's domain. Yeah, 27. Wow, almost couldn't count there. So check it out, because it will be amazing. The episode is almost done. G. Levy's just working on the credits now. That's the day after your birthday. Ooh, it's a good day. Happy early birthday. All right, we're going to go see Homewood. Let's go there.
I'd like to go to 19 St. Augustine's, Westminster. Right on time, sir.
Right on time.
Good day, driver. And a good day to you, sir.
Okay. Now, the question is, do we have to bring anything in with us? Let's see. That'll do no good. That'll do no good. Maybe? And this is the mysterious cloth. Let's bring the mysterious cloth in. Ooh, I don't know if that does anything. I don't think that does anything.
Arthur is busy just now. I'm sure he'll be with you in a moment.
Yes, he was my carriage driver. I had sent him to deliver this package and was beginning to wonder about his late return.
Well, where was this package bound, sir?
To the residence of Mr. Jonathan Harker. Let's 56, Rochester, Marble Arch. It was a gift for his son, young Quincy.
Well, thank you so much, sir. Well, I suppose this belongs to you, then. We found it by the body. Decapitation is a most horrible crime. Strange. There's no accounting for the blood loss.
The blood loss. Who caused blood loss and why? Can't imagine who would do a thing like that, chat. Who would go and do a thing like that?
What a grisly shock. I went to visit Arthur Homewood only to discover that his coachman had been killed, decapitated, with complete loss of blood. I cut my visit short, but not before learning Jonathan Harker's address.
You cut your visit short, eh? All right, so let's see. There's the Saucy Jack, right? And then, oh, let me see where things are again. Nope, that's not what we want. Saucy Jack's the Strand. Harker's Home's Marble Arch. We also could send a telegram. I know we got to do that at some point today before they close. And the telegraph office is in King's Cross. That's 45 minutes. The Strand is on the way. Is the Saucy Jack going to be open yet?
8:55 a.m.
That's kind of questionable. You think they'd be open this early? Oh, God, I don't know. Let's save. We'll try to go to the Saucy Jack and see if they're open.
On where can I take you today, sir?
Please take me to 20 Surrey, the Strand.
It's going to come down to if they're open or not. Because if they're not open yet, and we have to waste time, it's a bad idea.
Right on time, sir.
Because then there's stuff that you may not have enough time to do if you're just wasting time somewhere else.
Thank you, driver.
On a good day to you, sir.
Indeed they are, Electro Retro. Alright, let's go in the Saucy Jack.
Rebecca really should open up earlier.
They're closed. I don't think you can notate when that happens. Nah, I can't. Alright, so that's a waste. We don't want to do that. We're going to reload. Hey! We got a raid tonight. It's Hogue Like Whoa. Raiding us tonight, my friends. OMG. Hogue Like Whoa, thank you so much for the raid and welcome on in, Raiders. I am Zophar, founder of the emulation archive, Zophar's Domain. Lots of emulators and stuff like that. What were you playing tonight, Hogue Like Whoa? Let's get you a little shouty shout. We're just doing some Dracula Unleashed for the Sega CD. Blood will suck your blood.
If you don't follow Collins, I'm gonna give you a wedgie.
Brains that play together stay together. It's true. It's true.
So go follow Collins. You'll have good time.
What's up, Zombie Phoenix and
If you don't, you'll have bad time.
PRG, little Nicky?
These are not
Or does that
threats.
say PR Girl Nicky? Oh, PR Girl Nicky. I got you now. And Zombie Phoenix. You were up to Code Veronica, a little Resident Evil action on the Dreamcast. Hey, nice, nice. Hope you had fun. Yeah, Liquid Snake Fights, no fun. All right, so we are going to go to the telegraph place. Because at least we know that should be open. All right, so we'll go and send a telegram.
23 Luxborough in
We're
King's
gonna
Cross,
send
driver.
a telegram. Doodle doodle doo doodle doo. Telegram.
We're here, sir.
We're here, sir.
A good day to you, driver.
Good day, sir.
Secure all
Good day,
positions.
sir.
Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Everywhere Blair, thank you so much for the follow and for joining the realm and the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. That was from a mental health fundraising stream with Zombie Phoenix. Nice, looked like fun. So we're going to put the Father Janos calling card in our hand, and we're going to send him a telegram. Nice, Zombie Phoenix.
Hello. I'd like to send an overseas telegram, please.
And what is the destination, sir?
Bistritz.
Bistritz.
In Romania.
In Romania.
All right, we have sent a telegram to Father Janos, which we will now check out.
I have dispatched a telegram to Father Janos. It reads, I have arrived in England and am looking into the circumstances of Quincy's death. Strange things are happening here. Please reply soon.
Strange things are happening here.
9:55.
All right, I don't know exactly when the Saucy Jacks is supposed to open. I'm just saving. So let's go see what the choices are. You haven't played this game in years. You think you had a walkthrough in the Sega Visions magazine? Yes, there was definitely a time and what's supposed to be in your hand. In I think GamePro had that too, and Sega Visions definitely did. I had Sega Visions and Nintendo Power for that matter. The FMV cutscenes make you happy inside. Me too, Hogue Like Whoa. I love a good FMV game. Could he be any more vague? No. Romania, because Dracula. Exactly. It's a lot of fun if you're into FMV games. PR Girl Nikki. So here's the deal. We've been home. We've been to Anisette's house. We've been to Homewood's house. We've not been to the Hades Club yet. We've gone to the newsstand. We went to the telegraph office. We don't know if Saucy's Jack is open, and we haven't been to Harker's home yet. So I'm thinking we probably want to go to the Hades Club now. So yeah, the Hades Club's in Kensington. Now that is really far.
By carriage, it will take 40 minutes to go from King's Cross to Kensington.
That's a 40-minute ride. I don't know. Maybe that's a bad idea. We could do that. Should we do that?
Secure all positions.
We'll do it.
Here we go.
Charge!
Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's domain.
Pure Girl Nikki, thanks so much for the follow, for joining the realm of the domain. Your support is greatly appreciated. And I messed up and I didn't mean to do that. I went back in there and I wasted time. So guess what we're doing? We're gonna do a loady load because I totally messed up. Loady load. And let's just make sure that yep, there we go. Okay. We're gonna go.
And where will we off to this fine day?
We're gonna go to the Hades Club. That's where we're gonna go. Where's Hades Club? Here's Hades Club. Because I don't know if the Sausage Jack's
21
open.
Scarsdale Villa, Kensington.
You can get a good chunk of an audiobook knocked out on a 40-minute carriage ride. Listening at 1.5x has been a game changer. Nice.
Better bundle your coat, sir.
On a carriage ride, though. It's got to be on a carriage ride. Not when you're on the bus, but only when you're by horse and carriage.
Thank you, driver.
On a good
You know,
day to you,
in
sir.
Philly, where I used to live, and I live in the suburbs of it now, they have horse and carriage rides, like genuine horse and carriages. There's even some streets in Philly Center City that are cobblestone still. It's true. It's true. All right, we're going to the Hades Club. The Hell Club.
Morris, isn't it?
It is.
Mr. Goldacre. Indulge my curiosity. Why has Arthur sponsored you into our distinguished club?
Yeah,
What
why?
in the world makes you think you belong?
A gift, really, because of his friendship with my brother.
Do you know how old this club is?
Arthur tells me that it dates to the turn of the century.
He's wrong. It's far older than that. Typical of you Americans. You can't think any farther back than your own whelp history.
Age is no indication of virtue. Take your immortal institution here. What does Hades Club mean, anyway?
Oh, that's awesome.
Rather
Holy
obvious. Abandon all hope, ye who enter. We're in hell, my boy.
We're in hell, my boy. All right. Let's take a little journal entry about that.
I was amazed to discover what a rude bore Devlin Goldacre really is. He's quite unhappy with my membership in his club, and told me so in no uncertain terms.
Thanks, Devlin. All right, so we should probably go to the Saucy Jack. They're probably open by now, right? Let me take this out. Let's see where the Saucy Jack is. The blur on scanlines does seem to help with the blocky pixels. Yeah, because I remembered on my TV, the game looked pretty good. So I figured if we just made it like, if we added filters to make it look more like a CRT, it would probably look better. Probably a dithering thing. Hoglickwo says, you're about to compliment the fella's mustache, then he went and made a sweeping overgeneralization. I bite my thumb at you, sir. We're in hell, my boy. All right, so go to addresses. Saucy Jack's in the Strand. Harker's Home's in Marble Arch. Let's see what's closer. Harker's Home is in 15
That journey will
minutes
take
away.
15 minutes to go from Kensington to Marble Arch.
Where is 40 minutes?
That journey will
yeah,
take...
it's easier to go to Harker's Home. I think we should probably go to Harker's Home. Doodle.
Good day, sir. Where might I be taking you?
Doodle do.
56 Rochester. in
Throw a
Marble
glove
Arch,
at his
driver.
feet and challenge him to a duel. No, you gotta take the glove and go. Give him a little
We're
slap.
here, sir.
We're here, sir.
Good day, driver.
Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Doodle, doodle, doodle.
Those are beautiful flowers, Mrs. Harker.
Why, thank you, Mr. Morris. Well, I do love roses. They remind me of someone I once knew. Fragile, beautiful, and dangerous.
Who could that be?
And how are you, Mr. Morris?
Well, I'm fine, but I'm worried about my fiancée, Anisette. Her father, Andrew Bowen, just passed away.
Oh, how terrible.
I'm sorry to hear it. I knew Mr. Bowen from business affairs.
Poor Anisette.
I should tell her you send your condolences. But I'm afraid that's not all. The Homewoods carriage man has been, well, murdered. He was on his way to deliver a present to little Quincy, who was found decapitated, his body drained of blood.
Mina, have you looked in on Quincy?
Not for a while, no.
Perhaps you should.
All right.
You might be right, Kira/. That might be what you do.
I'm sorry, Mr. Morris, but I have some pressing matters which I must attend to.
But I wanted to
talk to you about... If you wish to talk business, then come to my office.
Oh, we gotta talk business. Yeah, Jawbreaker, I love it too. It looks great, and it sounds great, and the story is great, and it's just a lot of fun. If you ever want to play this, I do recommend this version over the PC version, just because I like the way the game looks better. Even though this has more colors, 256 as opposed to 64. This is it's bigger screen, so I like the feel of this one versus this. But they're both good. They're both good if you're into FMV. I fought in your general direction, sir.
I went to the Harkers to inform them of the bad news. I found it odd that Jonathan seemed more disturbed by the death of a stranger than that of Andrew Bowen.
Yeah, isn't that odd? All right. So, let's see.
This is the calling card for Jonathan Harker's office in St. Paul's.
So now we should know how to get to his house. All right, his office. I'm going to say we should go to the Saucy Jack.
Where can I take you today, sir?
We're going to go to the Saucy Jack. It's in the Strand. It's on the way.
Please take me to 20 Surrey, the Strand.
I do doff my
cap. Here we are, sir.
Good eye, sir.
Thank you, driver.
Right. Have a good day, sir.
Right. Have a good day, sir. I love the Cockney accent. It's so great. All right, into the Saucy Jack with us. There we go. See the revenue. Figured it was probably like noon or something.
Sir, how's the day treating you?
That could be better.
Oh, I hate to see one of me customers in the mopes. Tell you what, you give me your name and I'll get you a mug of ale on the house.
Wow, Alexander Morris, at your service.
My name's Rebecca Eaton. I'm the owner of this farm and establishment.
Oh, careful. This one, Becky, is moody. Could be the murderer.
Keep your mouth shut. Don't mind them. They scared. Count of all the people being killed. Real unnatural like, too. Heads cut off and the bodies all dry of blood.
Hey, I'd lose my head for you, Becky.
Oh, come on.
Strange killings, they is. That woman in white been seen all over London. It's like that Bloofer lady years ago.
The Bloofer lady?
What kind of name is that?
Never heard the like of her since. She's a woman what bit youngins on the neck.
Where'd you hear this?
I read it in a book. I was delivering a bunch of them to that bookstore in King's Cross. What's it called? Let's see. My noggin's gone all rusty. Goldstein and Orne, Goldfield...
Goldacre?
Yay, that's it. Goldacre and Orne.
Goldacre and Orne. This makes you want to watch Blackadder? I haven't seen that. What's that about? Electro Retro. Lies! Yes, they can. Can't they? Yes, they can.
I found my way to the Saucy Jack, a pub full of local gossips. The regulars were eager for an audience, and I was told of the grisly murders and the eerie Bloofer lady.
Bloofer lady. I don't. Tell me about it. You have a cunning plan? All right, let's see what time it is in the game.
1 o'clock
p.m. All right, it's 1 o'clock. We now should have the address to the bookstore. So I'm going to say let's go to the bookstore. It's in King's Cross. That shouldn't be too far from where we're at. Yeah, 20 minutes.
By carriage, it will take 20 minutes to go from the Strand to King's Cross.
That's fine. We can do that.
Good day, sir. Where might I be taking you?
A British comedy starred Rowan Atkinson. Ah, Mr. Bean. I know Mr. Bean. All right, on to the bookstore.
Please take me to 12 Oldbury, King's Cross.
I'm happy to say that we have finally arrived.
Nice.
Good day, driver.
Good day, sir.
Good eyes, sir. Into the bookstore we go.
May I help you?
Mr. Horner? Alexander Morris. Mr. Holmwood has sponsored me into the Hades Club. I understand your partner's also a member?
Oh, yes. Devlin mentioned you. It will be a pleasure having you in our club. What brings you to my little bookstore?
Well, this might sound a little bit strange, but I've been told you have a book about the Bloofer lady.
The Bloofer lady? Well, as a matter of fact, I do. She would appear as a beautiful ghost-like woman with a horrible practice. She would summon children only to return them later, some on the verge of death. The children would call her Bloofer instead of beautiful.
Oh, that answers
There's a
that.
striking resemblance to some other cases I know of.
How much do I owe you?
A gift from one Lord of Hell to another.
From the library of Dr. John Seward, Perfleet Asylum.
Ooh, we got another address. It was a BBC production that would air here on PBS. Hilarious, low budget, and old enough that the cutscenes feel kind of similar. Ah, that's interesting. I'll have to put that down. Another game I got to add to the listy list. Kriegeth, how you doing? Asking what state Yellowstone's in. I think Wyoming, maybe? I think. Lecture Retro says there's like 4 series and a movie. Oh, nice. Hogue Like Woe says the last thing they ever did was a 45-minute Christmas special called Back and Forth. It's worth checking out if nothing else. Very interesting. Kansas? I thought it was Wyoming, Dark Mix, but maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was Wyoming. What's up, Sir Dilly? Dilly Dilly? Philly Philly?
Well, I do believe I've found the most curious bookstore in London. I've never seen such an odd collection of books.
Hope you're well.
Horner certainly seems to know his business when it comes to ghastly legends.
All right. So, let's see. We now have Evil Tales. Sounds evil.
Alfred Horner was kind enough to give me this book on the Bloofer lady.
I feel like we should probably do a savey save here. Savey save? Savey save. What does Van Helsing do again? He helps you with something.
Good day. I am Dr. Abraham Van Helsing. As a teacher, it is my duty and pleasure to instruct you in the proper use of some most valuable tools.
Doodle-doo. All right, let's look at this one.
To sleep.
I don't think I've seen
a
that.
Chance to dream.
What's that gonna let you sleep?
Your activities will be very tiring. And these give rise to the phantoms of the mind and allow them to wake when you sleep. Perhaps they give clue. Who can say? I tell you earnestly, you must return home every day to rest and sleep. To go a day and a night without sleep, my friend, would not be wise. No, it would be very bad.
Very bad. Okay, it's just the help menu. Let's see what time it is.
1:50 p.m.
1:50.
Good day, sir. Where might I be taking you?
Well, we just learned about the asylum, so let's go there.
I'd like to go to 52 Bishop's Bridge, Paddington.
Yeah, on the first day you get a whole bunch of addresses. And I remember it's important to visit
Here we are,
everywhere.
sir.
And some places I think you have to visit a couple times, if I remember right.
Good day, driver.
Right. Have a good day, sir.
Have a good day, sir. Doodle, 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 doodle. Think we're supposed to bring anything in with us? I don't see anything that'd be that important. Maybe the cloth. Let's bring the cloth in just in case.
What do you want?
Alexander Morris to see Dr. Seward.
The doctor's busy. The loonies is acting up. Now go away. Here, take this. You may need it. I'll see if the doctor gets your car.
So, getting that weapon is, I remember, extremely important. If you miss it, the game will let you progress for a while, but then there's going to come a point where you need to use that and you don't have it, and then the game will kill you. Because that's what this game does. Kills you a lot.
It seems that Dr. Seward is a busy man. I couldn't see him today because his loonies are acting up. Perhaps I'll try him again later tonight.
Okay, it's okay, because we got what we came for. We got the weapon. I think it's like a blackjack.
This blackjack seems to be quite a deterrent against lunatics.
As opposed to Jack Black. We'll do a little savey save. Again, I'm going to keep everything in slot 1 for now. Until we get out of day 1. If we get out of day 1. Now we got to figure out where we're going.
And what part of our beautiful city would you like to see today, sir?
I don't think we've been to the Harker office yet, so that's a possibility. But I think we're approaching that part of the game, if I'm remembering right. Remember I was warning you all, there's this really evil trick the game plays. And I remember, if you didn't know this, by the way, I don't know how you would know. Literally, it's all trial and error. But I know that we have to do something with, I want to say, some kind of flower. It has something to do with Mina Harker and a flower. Let me think about this for a second. It's the Jack Black Matlock. Exactly, Catman meows. Krieger said thanks, could only think of Colorado and Utah, but that wasn't it. And then the brain went to lockdown. No, it's all good. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was Wyoming. Fashions onion to the belt. Protagonist is quite evil. What a mess. I'm thinking. You have to do something with Jonathan Harker's office. I remember that. It's something to do with his office. We haven't been there yet. But I remember, like, the obvious thing to me at this point in the game was to go to the office, and that's wrong. I remember that being wrong. Because, like, if you think about this, this is where the game gets really hard. Because you wouldn't know any of this if you didn't know this. You would think, well, I've been here, and 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 I've been here. And I've been here, and here. Haven't been here. I've been here, and I've been here. So your logical conclusion would be, go here. Or, excuse me, go here. Right? The one place you haven't been. But if you do that, the game will destroy you near the end. And you will not be able to proceed. I remember that. I remember hating that part of this game. Like, how do you know that? So, I'm just trying to remember what you're supposed to do before you go here. I know there's something you have to do. What is it? Thoughts, chat? Nah, you wouldn't. If you haven't played this, you wouldn't know it. Where is it we're supposed to go before here? What are we supposed to do? Let me take a look at my inventory
Perhaps
real
I
quick.
won't.
All right, I'll tell you what it's not. I know it's nothing to do with this, nothing to do with this. I don't think this is ever used. This is just for sending telegraphs. This is never used. This is very important, but not for this. This was just to get the address. This is just for funsies. This is important later. I don't see anything that I would need for Harker's office, but I know there's something you need. So I'm right. You do have to go somewhere else, but where? I remember where. Remember earlier when Arthur Homewood said that
beautiful city would you like
there
to
was
see
a gift
today,
for his
sir?
son Quincy? Homewood's son Quincy, remember? It has to be that. Or no, wait. It's not Homewood's son. It's Harker's son. But Homewood was giving the gift. That's right. Arthur Homewood. Yeah, we probably should use the second slot Molten. And hi, by the way. Hope you're doing well. Let's do that. Let's save first. We'll save in slot 2. Good call. And we'll do this. I remember Homewood making a comment about the present for young Quincy, which I think is Harker's son. I think they named their son after Quincy Morris. Quincy Jr. So we're probably supposed to go to Homewood's at some point and get the gift. And I think that's the thing that triggers the event in Harker's office. I think. All right, let's see if I'm right. You would never know this if you didn't play this like before and fail a lot, but I'm remembering it. All right, we're gonna do it. Where is it? Homewood. Homewood. There's Homewood.
I'd like to go to 19 St. Augustine's, Westminster.
Westminster.
Here we are, sir.
Here we
Safe
are,
and
sir.
sound.
Safe and sound.
Good day, driver.
Good day, sir.
All right, hope I'm right. Let's find out.
Oh, I'm sorry. Arthur isn't here. He's at a meeting with Mr. Stransakowski, a fellow member of the club.
Yes, I've met Mr. Stransakowski.
He's a rather odd man, but it is so sad. He was such a gifted composer before the death of his wife, Ileana. It was a carriage accident in Europe.
Is that
at a
what
place
happened?
called Borgo Pass. She was buried in London, where her family rests.
She must have been very beautiful.
Oh, yes. Although I never met her. And the ceremony was a closed casket. Well, if you'll excuse me, I must deliver this present to the Harkers.
Well, I'd be glad to do that for you, Mrs. Homewood.
Oh, I thank you. But call me Regina, please.
So kind of her. Good, we got the present. That's what we take to Harker's office. All right, let's go notate that.
I had a strange conversation with Regina Homewood today. She told me of Leopold Stransakowski's tragedy. I feel sorry for him. The death of a loved one is always bitter.
So now we have the present, and we're going to take this to Harker now in the office.
This gift was meant to be delivered to little Quincy Harker.
Yeah, if you did not know about this, man, this was a pain in the ass.
Where will Betsy be taking us today, sir?
Yeah, Regina, definitely. You don't hear that name very often these days, Kriegeth. All we need now is the past and the future. Well said, Electro Retro. Electro Retro speaketh the words of wisdom. All right, so we're going to go to the Harker office now.
Please take me to 45 Fenchurch, St. Paul's.
Doodle-doo. A-doodle. A-doodle-doo.
I'm pleased to say that we've arrived at our destination, sir.
We've arrived at our destination, sir.
A good day to you, driver. Good day, sir.
Good day, sir. Okay, we're going to do a savey save. And we're in slot 2 now. And we'll let the mister pick that up. There we go. All right, and we got the present in hand. In we go.
Regarding our previous
Oh,
agreement...
good point, Dre. Maybe after this scene, maybe we can do it. We'll see if
Mr. Morris, how can I help you?
I'm delivering this for the Homewoods. It was the gift that coachman was taking to Quincy before he...
Yes, well, thank you very much.
I've come on personal business as well. I feel a bit foolish, really. I don't know where to begin. So many strange things that have happened, and, well, I have so many questions concerning...
Yes, well, I appreciate that you think I can help, Mr. Morris, but this is my business office, and I'm quite busy.
I see. I'm sorry to have disturbed you.
Wait.
Oh.
Mr. Morris, please, I don't wish to appear careless. Here. Take this. A friend of mine gave this to Mina during troubled times. She would like Anisette to have it to comfort her.
Thank you, Mr. Harker.
Wasn't that Van Helsing that gave that to Mina Harker? It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
I went to speak to Jonathan
the
Harker,
necklace
but he
is
seemed far
extremely
more
important.
interested in his dictaphone than answering my questions about Quincy. I believe he's avoiding the topic, but he was kind enough to give me a gift for Anisette.
So now the key here, this I remember well. So if you don't get that gift to Jonathan Harker at his office, which you can only give to him in his office before he closes, which requires you to go to Homewoods first, like this is very specific, the game is going to let you proceed, But you're going to get to this point, I think it's on day 4 at the end of the game, where if you haven't gotten something very important from Mina Harker, is what I think it is. I think that's what it is. Then you will not win. The game will kill you. I'm pretty sure this is that. So let's get out of here. And this is where we could go to the Hades Club to check that out. But I feel like it's important to get this necklace to Anisette quickly before we try to do that. So let's go and take the necklace out. We'll look at it.
This cross necklace was a gift from the Harkers to Anisette.
A very nice gift indeed. And we're going to go to Anisette's.
Good day, sir. Where might I be taking you?
You might be taking me home. Doodle. Actually, no, Anisette's home. Doodle.
I'd like to go to 10 Campden Hill, Notting Hill, please.
Love the horse galloping sounds. Doodle, doodle,
Here we are, sir.
Thank you, driver.
And a good day to you, sir.
A good day to you, sir. Okay, so we got the necklace in hand, and in we go.
Come lay your weary, troubled head upon my loving breast. Tomorrow brings the sun again, but now 'tis time to rest.
Exactly, Dre.
Safe and warm, your brows the stars caress. Tomorrow brings the sun again, but now 'tis time to rest.
A lovely song.
There you are, leaving poor Anisette alone at a time like this. You can't.
He's investigating.
Come sit by me, Alexander. Juliet just stopped by to try and cheer me up. She's offered to spend the night here.
Always a pleasure to see you, Miss Adams. If anyone can make Anisette feel better, it's you.
There it is. Right?
The Harkers have also
no.
been generous.
Is it the rose?
Mina wanted you to have this necklace.
No, I think she gives you
Jonathan said that it had been given to them during a time of loss as well.
You know, it's strange. I hate to say it, but last night I had a dream about your father passing away. I saw him lying there as peaceful as can be. He seemed to look up, and there was a woman standing beside him.
Oh boy.
She shone like an angel
lady.
and reached me. I saw his arms go to her, and all around him was flowing white. And then she turned away, and I woke up. I believe it was an angel come to take him to heaven. I feel her presence all around us. Even this cloth reminds me of my dream. May all of us go as peacefully.
Oh dear. Well, that was lovely.
I'm so glad Juliet came to visit. Her very presence always seems to hearten Anisette. I just hope Anisette doesn't start having dreams like Juliet. Hopefully the Harker's necklace will make her feel somewhat better.
All right. Let's go and take the Rosy Rose. I think this might be the
Lovely
item.
Juliet Adams handed me this rose.
A doodle. A doodle doo.
Where will we be going tonight, sir?
All right, so we'll go to the Hades Club now. That was
Please
suggested
take
earlier.
me to 21 Scarsdale Villa, Kensington.
Why does the cloth remind her of angels and death? What a question, Dre.
I'm pleased to say
Why
that we've
indeed?
arrived at our destination, sir.
Good day, driver.
Good night, sir.
Good night, sir. Doodle.
Mr. Stransakowski, how are you?
So, it is the Texan seeking companionship in this time of loss.
No, I just...
You think you know of loss? I lost my wife. Oh, my poor Ilyana. But she is not dead. No, she lives. I have seen her walking in the moonlight.
Get hold of yourself, man.
Ilyana!
Oh my God. He's lost it.
I went to the
Loss
Hades
will
Club
do
and
that.
had a miserable encounter with Stransakowski. He was well into his cups and quite delirious. He believes his dead wife is alive and attempting to communicate with him.
Sorry, buddy. I think maybe the Saucy Jack, excuse me, is a good place to go now. But let me see how far it is. If I remember correctly. Let's see. Saucy Jack's in the Strand. It's a bit of a drive, but
that journey will take 40.
Yeah, let's go to the Saucy Jack.
Where will we be going tonight, sir?
We're gonna go to the Saucy
Please take me to
Jack.
20 Surrey, the Strand.
And Leopold is dramatic. This song is now
We're here, sir.
stuck in my head.
Thank you, driver.
It
Good night,
is a dreadful earworm. Let's see what time it is.
8:50 p.m.
If it's a generic scene.
What can I get you, Governor?
Nothing. Thanks.
Okay, then. Could have sworn there was a scene here. It's been a long time. Wasn't there a cool scene? I'm pretty sure you don't have to do this, but I remember there being like a story.
8:55 p.m.
I feel like we're literally like right here. Let me try again. The generic scene again. Does time pass when you go in and out? Anybody remember? I guess I could pass time myself. It's 9 o'clock. Maybe it's 9. There's supposed to be a cool, like, story. There we go. I like the story. You totally don't have to do this, but
Good Lord, what was that?
It was a wolf's howl, Governor.
Nah, we're good so far, Kira Slash.
That's not a sound you want to be hearing around here.
We avoided one of the big self-locks.
Last time I heard that, it meant death. The Demeter Wolf, they called it. Come off a ghost ship in a storm, sent by the devil himself. Demeter Wolf. Only one still aboard was a captain, dead. The beast fled that damn ship first chance it got, running off to the devil knows where. None of us saw it again till it came after me mate's whales. I was watching from the woods, too far away to help. I seen it coming after him, snarling as loud as all the demons of hell. My knees gave out as I seen it leap at him. The merciful Lord blessed me, so I wouldn't remember what happened to him, but as I fell, I swear, that wolf reached for swales with 2 arms as human as yours or mine. Poor old soul. They never found the beast. Still out there somewhere, waiting for its next victim.
Oh boy. Let's go right about it.
I heard the most interesting story at the Saucy Jack. The old man was actually shaking when he told me about the Demeter Wolf.
The Demeter Wolf. Who could that be, chat? All right. I do believe...
Good evening, sir. Where can old Nettie take you tonight?
That we want to go to the asylum now. Because I remember you have to go back there. He says that he's not there, but to check back later.
I'd like to go to 52 Bishop's Bridge, Paddington.
So I'm pretty sure we have to go to the asylum.
Right on time, sir.
Right on time, sir.
Thank you.
Hey! We got a raid tonight. It's Joe after work. Raiding us tonight, my friends. OMG. Joe After Work, thank you so much for the raids and welcome in, raiders. I am Zophar, founder of the Emulation Archive, Zophar's Domain, lots of emulators and stuff like that, and we are playing Dracula Unleashed for the Sega CD. What were you playing tonight? Well, come on in, Pepper Fighters.
Dark Calm.
Clocked out. The villains have been let loose. Yeah.
How do we find this?
Don't you ever.
Nice. Alright, we're at the asylum. I can't remember, but at some point you have to have the blackjack. I don't remember if it's this night or another night. We're going to put it in just in case. We're also going to do a savey save here, in case I'm like totally screwing this up. We'll do a savey save in slot 2. Boom, boom. And then we'll let the mister do a save. There we go. And in we go. Some Mario RPG. There you go.
Brother.
How far did you get?
I gladly shake your hand, sir. Your brother was a fine friend and a true gentleman.
Well, thank you, sir. I was wondering if I might take a...
I'm at my wit's end for dealing with them. I can only think it is caused by the full moon.
The full
red moon rising.
So it's true then what they say about the moon and madness?
The inmates often succumb to its influence. Farnsworth with his howling, Sherman drooling like a mad dog, and Renfield with his paranoid fits and ridiculous demands. It's almost as bad as the last time.
The last
Yes. You were saying?
Oh, thanks, Joe. I
Sorry,
appreciate that.
I bored you like this.
Thanks for the support.
I always ramble on about my work when I'm tired. Why don't you come back tomorrow after breakfast?
All right, Doctor.
All right, I guess we're coming back tomorrow after food in the morning. Couldn't have done it, though, without all the amazing people, Joe After Work, that helped with Zophar's Domain over the years, including, but not limited to, Evil Homer, Infi, Alimony, Stickfigure, Nitro, Alicia, Zip, No Maniac, B&U, BD, Raja, Chacha, Daikon, CD, Lev, Azofria, Martini, Monty 2, KD, Lever, and Edman. Thank them, too. They are the true heroes. Okay, so we went and saw him.
I am Evil Homer. I am Evil Homer.
Exactly. And that was important because we won't be able to visit him on day 2 if you don't talk to him on day 1, if I remember. So now
11:10 p.m.
I feel like there's one more thing you can do, but I don't think you have to. I think it involves a late night meeting in the bookstore. I think. And then I think we go home. So what we'll do, take this out. Let me see where the bookstore is. Well, it's right in here first.
I went to the asylum and met Dr. John Seward. His work seems most demanding. I found it odd that he avoided telling me more about the inmates and the effects of the moon.
So the bookstore is in King's Cross.
That journey will take 20 minutes to go from Paddington to King's Cross.
I don't know. I think you have to, like, wait till later.
11:10 p.m.
Well, we'll do a save and we'll see. Save in slot 2. Do that. And I guess we'll travel there and see if there's anything there right now.
Where will we be going tonight, sir?
Well, will we be going tonight, sir? We'll be going to the bookstore.
Please take me to 12 Oldbury, King's Cross.
So you got to be careful in this game because, like,
Here we are, sir.
when you're in the early morning hours, like, the game will punish you randomly if you are out too late. And if that happens, you got to reload your game because it'll waste hours and hours and it'll mess you up. Like, the constables will, like, come and arrest you and stuff.
Thank you, driver. Good evening to you, sir.
Uh-oh, it's happening. Son of a bitch.
And what might you be doing at this hour?
I can't believe this happened.
Don't...
Well, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to detain you for some questioning.
F! Yeah, when that happens, you have to reload. Because here's what happens. You exit, and then I don't even think you can write about it in the journal. Oh, you can.
I was questioned and detained by a police officer for some time. What could I have told him?
I wonder if you can still go in here now. Oh, you can.
Secure all positions. Here we go. Charge! Full ahead. Next stop, Zophar's Domain.
Slow Kid, thank you so much for the follow for joining the room. The domain, your support is greatly appreciated. That's got to be V8, right? He just collects V8 bottles. Just drinking some veggie juice. Whoa. There's a hidden passage back there. What in the hell? Do you see all those bottles? You rented this game growing up, couldn't figure it out, you were too young to appreciate it. It's so much fun. It's such a great story. But it's definitely hard. Like, if you don't know what to do, game doesn't offer you a lot of help.
That Alfred Horner is a strange man. The bookstore was closed when I got there, but I caught a glimpse of him through the window. He has a hidden room behind his shelves and was carrying a jar of what appeared to be blood.
It could have been V8. Didn't they have V8 in 1890? No, probably not. I mean...
And where will we be off to this fine day?
I guess we can just go home. I think we wasted a lot of time doing that, but... Let's go home.
Please take me to 45 Holland, Notting Hill.
One of those games, it could have been an FME class with a little more gameplay and handholding. Yeah, I agree, Krieg. I'd love to see them remake this. Like a high-def version of it. I think they could do a lot of great things with it. And they could tweak some of the gameplay to make it a little easier.
A good day to you, driver.
Have a good day,
like,
sir.
I feel like they could re-release this and really do some cool stuff with it.
2:40 a.m.
I don't know, chat. Do you think we should probably reload, right? That's dangerous. Look how late it is. We could screw up this whole game if we just... I think we should load. What do you think? Should we load? I say we load. Yeah, we're gonna load. I do still want to see that scene, though. Let's see if we get better RNG.
Please take me to...
You're just here for the colorful commentary. What's up, Cyrus Hill? Hope you're doing well. Everyone should go follow Cyrus Hill.
Right on
Great
time,
streamer.
sir.
Responsible for so much of the artwork here on Zophar's Realm. We appreciate you, Cyrus Hill. What you been up to? We're just doing some Dracula Unleashed here on the Sega CD. All right, let's see. We go in there? Is it late enough?
Closed.
It is not late enough.
Should keep better track of time.
You should, Alexander Morris. So, it's too early at whatever time it is right now. What time is it right now?
11:35.
11:35. It's probably supposed to be like after midnight, I bet. All right, let's see.
11:30. 11:50.
All right.
12:05.
Now it's 12:05. Now we should be able to see the scene. Yes, we finished the hellishness that is Out of This World Part 2, Heart of the Alien. Thank the Lord. Veggie juice. Yes, thank heavens. We put an end to that garbage game that we will never play again. Doodle, doodle, doo. Doodle, doodle. A doodle, doodle, doo. Doodle, doo. Doodle, doodle. Oh, the doodle. All right, so good. So we'll go and record that, and we'll go back home.
That Alfred Horner is a strange man. The bookstore was closed when I got there, but I caught a glimpse of him through the window. He has a hidden room behind his shelves and was carrying a jar of what appeared to be blood.
All right, so as long as we don't get caught, good. Let's get in there quickly. Let's get home. Come on, let's get home. Home, confirm, exit, exit. I'm skipping past all the voice scenes now. And in the house, we made it. We'll do a little savey save in slot 2. Good. Oh, there's a telegram from Father Janos. Let's see what he sent us. Skousen says, every time you see gameplay footage of Heart of the Alien, it feels like it has the worst parts out of this world and none of the good parts. Yes. Oh, my God, Skousen. It was so bad. It was so bad. I never want to play that game again. I don't know how we got through it. It's just so the controls are laggy and janky, and the puzzles are not intuitive. and it's unfair, and some points you teleport through shit, and enemies touch you, and their hitboxes are
Mr.
messed
Alexander
up.
Morris,
Garbage.
the evil awakens.
Garbage.
Beware the night.
Soundtrack's good,
Nothing
though.
is safe. If you respect your dead brother's memory, send me your findings. Quincy's friends can verify my claims. Father Janos Korczeni.
You love them both, Electro Retro? I salute you. Have you beaten the second one? Did you get to the end? Impressive. I could see speedrunning the first one. So we just got this really big Bowie knife. I bet you that's Quincy's knife. Let's write about it.
I received a message and a package from Father Janos. The message was quite vague and gave no hint as to the meaning of the Bowie knife.
So vague. All right, let's go sleepy sleep. Let's finish day 1.
Oh.
That means a dream. Just a little concerning, Joe, after a little concerning.
And a set?
No, no! Oh, it's just a dream. He is not having good nights, and there's no air conditioning in there. All right, let's take down notey notes.
Nightmares like the one I had last night have unfortunately become all too common as of late.
Well, alrighty then. Let's do a little savey save. We'll call this Dracula 3. And we'll let the Mister do its save. There we go, Mister saved. And chat, it is 1:15 in the morning, I'm afraid. That is all the time I have to